Hey, what is going on, gamers? This is Doctor Redstone signing in to another episode on the channel. Today's episode, we're going to be going over heroic mode leaderboards. Now, I do have another episode that I am working on currently, and then some other stuff, and yada yada yada. Anyways, in today's episode, we're going over heroic mode leaderboards. I got a couple different stories to tell you. And man, I was really hoping to go for that #1 spot, but well, I'll show you in the episode. Cue the intro. Alrighty, gamers, and jumping on into this one, I do feel like we got to start over here. Now, this is the, I believe, iOS global server with Astronaut, and the #1 spot in novice, intermediate, and hardcore stage, which freaking blows my mind, man. Super big congratulations to you for being able to do the trifecta. We have definitely seen it on the channel, and I think I kind of want to try it, but I'll show you exactly what happened on iOS or on Android Global when we get over there. Taking a look into this one, we have the novice, of course, your boy sitting right there. Big shout out to you, man, and thank you so much for sending me the screenshots for these bad boys. If you guys want to get a hold of the Line app chat, get a hold of me, Dr. Redstone, all lowercase, one word. Send me a message, say, Doc, add me to the chat, and I'll get you added over there. We got Touch Skull TKF sitting there in the second place spot, which was super close to #1. They were probably definitely going back and forth. Wilson, big shout out to you, man, in the #3 spot. We got Xavier in #4 with 119 million, which is pretty dang good. And Aladalil, what does that say? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Let me know down in the comment section below how you pronounce the #5 spot. Why did I even start doing this? I can't even pronounce names. Jumping on over here into the intermediate. Astaroth in that #1 spot, of course, with the trifecta. We got Rom White Hammer sitting in #2. 418 million points. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot of freaking points for intermediate. We got King of the North sitting in the #3 spot. We got Ned Stark died. What? Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on there. In the #4 spot, and we got Cramsey sitting in the #5. Everybody over 100 million points. That's crazy. Now we got the hardcore stages, and Astaroth at the #1 spot, of course. Dominican Amar TNB sitting in the #2 spot. We got Chaos at #3. We got Sent Fam for Life. I'm not sure what fam that one is over on the iOS Global, but I know it's a big one, that's for sure. We got AKSL in the #5 spot for iOS Global hardcore stages. Now jumping on over here to the Android Global server, you can see me sitting at #2. Now I was definitely trying to go for the #1 spot. Metexas sent me a message on Line Up, was like, yo, I see you climbing the leaderboards. Are you trying to take my spot at #1? I said, bro, I'm coming for you. That #1 spot is gonna be mine. Now I've had a whole team of me with me trying to grind out for that #1 spot, but I could not catch them. Man, it has been so much fun. We've been going back and forth and back and forth, trying to catch up to that #1 spot, but I just could not catch him, man. So I want to give a big shout out to you, bro, for clutching that #1 spot right there with 304 million points. This is hands down the highest that I've ever been, with 268 million points, which was a lot of work. Big shout out to Superman sitting at the #3 spot. Kamira 1984 sitting in the #4 spot, and FDW Join Us sitting at the #5, just shy of 100 million points. We are on Android Global. Now this is the intermediate. We got GS Gax at 751 million points. gosh, that's freaking crazy. We got Zane the Drifter at 416 million points in the number 2 spot. We got Eric in the number 3 spot. We got Steve at the number 4. And we got Hell's Angels sitting in the number 5 spot. That's just not a biker club, man. They play Knights and Dragons too. Jumping on over into the hardcore stages, we got Olive sitting at the number 1 spot with 33 million points. That's pretty dang good. Dr. Doom sitting at number 2. We Stand United at number 3. We got ADM Madadara, something like that. We got Jonah YT. He's probably got a YouTube channel. Jonah, if you watch the channel, let me know what the link is down in the description or down in the comment section, bro. I'd love to get you added and check your channel out and everything like that. So yeah, sitting in the number 5 spot right there. Jonah, big shout out to you, bro. This man is no mystery to the channel. We got Zooster sitting in the number 1 spot, so you guys know exactly where we are. Over here on the iOS European server. Big shout out to you, Zooster, for taking that number 1 spot. We got Kenji in the number 2 spot with 130 million staying behind him. Seb sitting in number 3. We got Henrik sitting in number 4. And Blessa sitting in number 5 with 69 million points right there. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Zooster, man, good job for always crushing it, bro. Jumping on over here to the intermediate stage, we got MT King, 275 million points. Intermediate is blowing my freaking mind right now. How do you guys get so many points on the intermediate stages? Like, you guys seen what I did when it came down to the Android global stages, and you guys are crushing it in the intermediate. Like, what am I doing wrong? Dang, man. We got Tobias, no stranger to the channel, sitting at the number 2 spot with 178 million points in the intermediate. We got BRB Ryan sitting at number 3, and we got Rabbit Lover sitting at the number 4 spot. Look at that armor, though. Look at the armor that they're using. That one's pretty sweet. BW Carry Me sitting at the number 5 spot. Man, that is... Jumping on over here into the hardcore stage, we got 24 million with Seb. We got Mark sitting in the 2nd spot with 14 million. Tobias, man, back at it again at the number 3 spot with 12 million right there. Tobias, I know that you watch the channel. Let me know down in the comment section below. How does somebody get to 12 million points in hardcore stages? Do you just beat all 4 stages? I wonder what kind of points that gives you. Maybe we need to test this out next time on Heroic Mode. I want to do all 4 stages and just see how many points that I get from doing each one of those one time and see what I got to do to grind out some serious points. Let's do some math and science on the channel next Heroic Mode. We got Rabbit Lover back at it again at number 4. Look at that armor, though. And we got Dennis from German something, I imagine, the GER. That's got to mean something right there, with 10 million points at hardcore stage. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over to the last server. And last but not least, this is a server that I'm usually hanging out on, usually calling home. This is the Android European server, and we got Triple W Spooky. Big shout out to you for joining the 1 billion point club. Again, blows my freaking mind. I don't even know how you did it. I had a team of people. Big shout out to each and every single one of you guys that helped me out with Heroic Mode. Sure, we probably could have done more, but dang, man, that was a lot of points. We got Bullthorn. We have Bullthorn sitting there at the 2nd spot, 232 million points. Ah, man, that's a lot. That is a lot. We got Auto Mike sitting in the number 3 spot, which was super close. Just shy, just about 600,000 points right there between the 2nd and the 3rd place. You guys are both winners in my book. AFK with your sis. I've been wondering where she's been. She was supposed to help me with Heroic Mode, but she's with you. That's why we didn't get the number 1 spot. We got Lex sitting in number 5 spot, just shy of 100 million points. Jumping on over here into intermediate, man, yet again, what the heck is going on? Are people putting up this many points because I'm making videos about it, or has this just been going on forever? We got Ray Triple D sitting in the #1 spot with 258 million freaking points. We got Meliodas from Spain sitting in the #2 spot, which was super dang close, 255 million freaking points. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong, guys? I feel like I'm putting in my best effort, but it's not good enough. It's just not good enough, and we got to get better. We got Zerwin sitting in the #3 spot with 200 million points, and this is intermediate, guys. Keep in mind, this is intermediate right here. We got Kings. We got Knox from Kings. Big shout out to you, man. Sitting in the #4 spot, 160 million. We got another Triple W Karma representing right there in the #5 spot with 125 million points. Now, this is intermediate stages over here on the Android European server. Last but not least, we're going to go and wrap this thing up in the hardcore stages of Android European. We got Captain Roak, however you pronounce it, sitting in the #1 spot, followed closely by Cox PL, 25 million and 28 million points right there. We got Camus from Spain sitting in the #3 spot, pretty dang close as well, 200 million away right there. We got Ruri sitting in #4 spot. We got Bad Wolf sitting in the #5 spot for rounding out the Android European server right there. What is going on, guys? You guys are freaking crushing it, coming up with these points and these millions and the billions and the trifecta. Are you kidding me? I was trying to get that #1 spot and totally got #1 blocked. Like, how is it that you can get #1 spot in novice, intermediate, and hardcore stages? That's crazy, man. That is put in so much effort, and I just want to give a big shout out to every single buddy on the heroic mode leaderboards, everybody in the top 5, everybody in the top 10. Man, it's crazy to see you guys putting up some serious numbers. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the grind. Hopefully this is giving a little bit of extra effort when you guys are getting those top points and everything like that. So it's so cool to see. I don't know, just for me and my standpoint. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos as much as I enjoy these videos, and seeing how many points somebody can freaking put up on heroic mode. You guys seen what I tried doing over on the Android global server, and we couldn't even cut it to that #1 spot, man. He had his mind made up and was like, Doc, yo, you ain't passing me, not today. This is my spot. And I was like, beep, 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 beep. And I never really even got close enough. I mean, realistically, I was like 40 million points away, like from the get-go. I think I started out 30 million behind and was 40 million behind, 50 million behind, like every single day, man. That's some serious grind right there. So, man, big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out to you. That's gonna be everything for me. If you guys enjoy, man, get this adjusted. Man, who's in charge of this show? There we go. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. Also, it helps the channel promote and stuff like that. It helps out a lot, actually. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for future videos, make sure to put those down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. Peace.